Welcome back into today's video. It's a 5-day forecast day, having a detailed look at weather for the next 5 days across the British Isles. I think we're going to be seeing the weather turning a little bit milder as we get through to the weekend. It starts off quite cold. There's some wintry weather around across the northeastern parts of the country today, also a little bit down across East Anglia. Not a great deal of snow though, but I think we're getting it quite cold for the next day or so. Then as going to the weekend, probably going to turn a bit milder, especially in the north and the west. But Atlantic winds coming back, so eventually probably going to end up quite unsettled. Now, before we get on with the 5-day forecast, just say about the ads. There's links to articles on most of the pages at gazzo.com. Have a browse through widgets, any articles that you're interested in. Click through, you'll be able to go off and read those articles at the same time, and you'll be able to support gazzo.com. Thanks so much for doing that. The websites that we're using for the 5-day forecast got radar picture here from weatheroutlook.com and some charts at the end from Weather Outlook. Also, chartsresident.de. You can find a link to both of those websites on the links page. So here's today's radar picture, and we've got a scattering of rain, sleet and snow across the country, particularly focused on England and Wales. Got a few showers across northwest of Scotland, around the east coast of Scotland as well. Much of Scotland coming down to far north of northern England, Northern Ireland, actually dry. Further south, that's where we've got the rain and snow scattered about. If we have a look at where the snow is, I can show you where the snow is on this chart by having a look at the precipitation type. And the pink areas are where we've got snow. So we've got a little bit over the Pennines across northern England. There's been a bit of a covering across parts of Sheffield and the south of Yorkshire during the overnight period on Thursday morning. Also got some snow across East Anglia, particularly focused around sort of the Ipswich and Lowestoft type areas. That's taken us a little bit by surprise. Some slightly colder air coming in out of the Low Countries, just turning the rain wintry there across East Anglia. I think overall the idea for the rest of today is that these areas of rain and snow are going to be easing down, really, they'll be fizzling out, but some places across the east and the northeast could still get a bit of a covering of snow, particularly at elevation. Here's today's synoptic pressure chart, and the low pressure that's brought all this wintry weather is slinking away to the south, allowing a ridge of high pressure to build in from the west and from the northeast. So for the rest of today, we're going to see the rain, sleet and snow gradually turning more showery and easing off across England and Wales. There could be a covering of snow at elevation, particularly over northeastern parts of England, or a further covering of snow in some places, I should say. But generally, just sort of damp, dreary type conditions for most parts of the country. To the north of this, we've got brighter skies coming into Scotland and Northern Ireland. That means we'll be edging south into parts of Northern England probably by the end of the afternoon. It's pretty cold today, temperatures around 0 degrees in the north, around freezing, to 5 Celsius down in the southwest. Generally quite a chilly, dank, miserable sort of day. Now overnight the high pressure is going to be ridging in, so I think we're going to find basically it dries out overnight. This cloud will break to reveal some clearer skies. It's going to get quite cold as well, with a fairly widespread frost setting in. Temperatures in the south down to -2. In the north we could go as low as -8 over some of the snowfields. -8 is 18 Fahrenheit. And with so much rain and sleet, snow and drizzly bits, pieces of rain around through the course of the day, of course the roads and pavements are very damp and wet, so overnight, if it freezes, there could be some fairly widespread icy patches, so that'll be something to watch out for if you're off out and about tonight or early tomorrow morning. Do take care, because on untreated roads and pavements, particularly across England and Wales, there could be a lot of ice around. As we go through into Thursday, high pressure's really ridging through the country, so it's going to be a very settled day. Maybe still 1 or 2 wintry showers left scattered about, but most places will stay dry, and there should be sunny spells. There could be freezing fog lingering all day. There'll be fairly isolated patches, but if you get a patch of freezing fog lingering all day, it'll be very cold, with temperatures probably no higher, around -1 or -2 degrees throughout the whole of the day. And that's possibly more likely, actually, for parts of Northern Ireland. But the bulk of the country have bright sunny spells coming through. It'll be a cold day, though, with temperatures just 2, 3 or 4 degrees. And as it goes dark, there'll be another very widespread and hard frost setting in on Thursday evening. But it's all change again as we go into Friday, as the next weather system moves in off the Atlantic. This one will have a big warm sector with it, so excuse me, we're not going to have to worry about snow. on Friday. There may be a little bit of snow preceding this rain across the higher ground of Scotland and the Pennines, but I think even there it'll very quickly turn back to rain. We're just really looking at cloud and rain spreading in across the country. Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, Wales will turn wet and quite windy through the course of Friday. Further south-southeast, probably staying dry, starting off with a hard frost and good sunshine in the morning, but it'll turn cloudier and windier through the course of the afternoon. Temperatures in the southeast still struggling at around 4 or 5 degrees. It'll feel very cold there as the wind freshens. In the north and west, it will be turning milder as this rain sets in. So by the end of Friday, western Scotland and Northern Ireland could be up to 10 degrees. That's 50 Fahrenheit, turning very mild out in the far west. That wet and windy weather will sweep across all parts of the country overnight Friday into Saturday, and then colder air will follow it from behind. That rain could turn a little bit windy on the back edge down in the southeast first thing on Saturday morning. I think it's unlikely, but it's a possibility because the air coming behind that weather system is relatively cold as well. Saturday looks a nice day. We're building a ridge in here from the southwest, so after any early rain or maybe a little bit of sleet or snow on the back edge clears east Anglia and southeast England, it's basically going to be a fine day on Saturday with good sunny spells coming through. A few showers, many of them wintry, across the northwest Scotland will be scattered about, but you'll be quite unlucky to catch a shower with high pressure ridging in. Should be mostly dry. Be quite chilly. Temperatures in the south 5 or 6 degrees, in the north 2 or 3. So yeah, a bit of a cool day. If you wrap up warm, it should feel okay. And then moving through into Sunday, there'll probably be a widespread frost overnight, Saturday into Sunday. But on Sunday itself, we bring the next weather system into the north. So England and Wales, close to this ridge of high pressure, probably staying mostly dry with sunshine in the morning again, being replaced by cloud in the afternoon. For Scotland, Northern Ireland, eventually coming into northern England and North Wales, it'll turn cloudy. There'll be outbreaks of fairly light patchy rain moving in from the west. Temperatures in the north will be lifting up to around 9 or 10 degrees in the south. Quite chilly at around 4, 5 or 6. And then we end the 5-day forecast period on Monday, taking another weather system down across the country. So Monday may start off on quite a wet note across England and Wales. Brighter skies with showers in the north. That'll be following down into the south by the end of the day. Temperatures again somewhere around 5, 6 or 7 degrees, so about average by the time we get through into Monday. If I have a look at the charts and weather outlook, and this situation today, I've got the rain and snow across parts of northern England, and that does extend down, as we've already seen, into East Anglia. But generally, these wintry showers will be dying out through the course of the afternoon. Going through to Thursday, a very nice day for Thursday, but there'll be plenty of sunshine outside of an occasional freezing fog patch. It'll be a cold day, though, with temperatures in the north probably staying around freezing all day. In the south, we just struggle up to 2, 3 or 4 degrees. All change as we go through into Friday. It turns wet and windy in the northwest, but the southeast may stay dry through daylight hours. Temperatures will be lifting up as this rain sets in. As we move through into Saturday, there's just that suggestion in the southeast that there could be a little sleet or snow on the back edge of that weather system as it clears away. But I think that's a low risk, and even if it does happen, it shouldn't amount to too much. Saturday should be a nice day, generally with good sunny spells coming through, maybe a wintry shower in the north and the west. More rain and wind piles into the northwest as we go through into Sunday. Much of it will be quite light, but it may turn heavier later on in the day. Temperatures will be lifting up, quite chilly in the southeast after frost. And then moving through into Monday, but rain comes down across England and Wales with brighter skies following up to the north and the northwest. So it's quite a changeable outlook. We're starting off quite cold. Temperatures will be lifting up, I think, as we go through the weekend into next week, as milder Atlantic winds extend through. And yeah, I don't think we're going to have to worry too much about snow after today. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.